Cena measuring the rock. You gotta make this count, John. Whoa!
When John Cena surprisingly appeared in the 2024 Money in the Bank PLE, little did fans expect him to drop a bombshell on them. He sent everyone into a frenzy by announcing that he would be hanging up his wrestling boots in 2025. Cena added that he would embark on a retirement tour throughout 2025 and will be working on around 30 to 35 additional dates next year. While the Cenation Leader's departure from the ring has brought tremendous sadness to his fans, his last run has given them a chance to celebrate his legacy. But who would Cena face during his last hurrah? Can he become a record-shattering 17-time world champion? Join us now as we look at 10 superstars who must face Cena before he retires.
Feeling back there, he's gotta know it. Nope.
And again, Cena counters!
The Rock. This one can bring down the roof, just like in 2012 and 2013. The basis of John Cena's rivalry with The Rock back in the day was the latter's departure from WWE in favor of the glamours of Hollywood. However, Cena would be much more empathetic to the Great One in current times, given that he, too, has left the wrestling world to enter the showbiz. A showdown between the two that was hailed as once in a lifetime has already seen the light of the day twice, with both competitors claiming one victory each. WWE could portray their potential matchup as the final time fans get to see the two all-time greats go toe-to-toe against each other. As far as the foreshadowing goes, it's not a coincidence that Cena and The Rock found each other at the crossroads, no pun intended, in the WrestleMania 40 Night 2 main event. The massive pop the actor-turned-wrestlers garnered with their epic face-off is proof enough for the Stanford-based promotion to rekindle this feud one last time. Granted, both Cena and the Brahma Bull are way past their primes, but years of experience between the ropes means another masterclass awaits the fans. Only time will tell if lightning strikes thrice in this rivalry.
The second rope,
And this is just taking more power to
Randy Orton. Perhaps there is no wrestler whose past tiff with John Cena is as memorable as Randy Orton's. The Viper was an utter menace in his 2009 rivalry with the Doctor of the Thugonomics. Any babyface needs a capable heel to make their storyline compelling. As it turned out, Orton was the perfect antithesis to Cena's good guy gimmick. The two have competed for bragging rights on countless occasions and are relatively close in the head-to-head when it comes to their single battles. The Legend Killer narrowly beat Cena with an overall record of 5 wins to the latter's 3. A possible storyline could see Orton bragging about his superior record against the 16-time world champion and, Cena trying to even the score. It could be an exciting watch if the wrestler-turned-actor enters a rivalry with his greatest adversary of all time. Fans would hope that Cena's retirement tour features one last chapter of his iconic tussle with Orton. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's shocking return to WWE in 2012 immediately saw him entering a colossal rivalry with John Cena. While Lesnar was running havoc in the UFC, the Cenation Leader was conquering the world of WWE. Hence, when the Beast Incarnate did mount a comeback to the WWE ring, putting him on a collision course with the promotion's biggest star made total sense. While the two were part of the same roster in the early 2000s and came up against each other a handful of times, it was their 2012 beef that intrigued the fans the most. Cena narrowly ran as the winner when he clashed with Lesnar in a blood-filled no disqualification match in 2012's Extreme Rules event. Another consequential clash saw Lesnar defeat Cena for the WWE title in the 2014 SummerSlam. Although Lesnar's future with WWE is quite unsure, it wouldn't be a surprise if he pops back into the company's programming to dazzle the wrestling ring with Cena one last time. It seems highly unlikely, though, that Cena's retirement express would have a stop at the dreaded Suplex City.
Cena's cardio is totally off the limits. Ooh, wow.
CM Punk. When CM Punk walked out of WWE in 2014, there seemed little possibility that his iconic rivalry with John Cena would ever be revisited. But Punk's shocking comeback to his former employers in the 2023 Survivor Series PLE has again raised hopes of a potential tussle between the two. There would have been no Summer of Punk in 2011 were it not for a credible adversary that helped get the voice of the voiceless over with the fans. The tiff between the Cenation Leader and Punk blurred the lines between reality and kayfabe, as the two were gold at the mic. Also, the duo backed it up with 5-star displays every time they stepped in the ring against each other. Cena and Punk complemented each other immaculately in the squared circle. Hence, it's no wonder their feud was a massive hit with the audience back in the day. WWE needs to set the wheels in motion for this one and, let the two perennial rivals handle the rest.
Roman Reigns, Cena caught Reigns, Cena's got Reigns, hey, to the top.
Roman Reigns and John Cena have had quite the storied rivalry in the latter part of 2010. However, it is hugely surprising that the two have competed against each other in singles competitions only twice. Once in 2017, when Cena absolutely annihilated Reigns through his relentless mic work, and the other time in 2021. Surprisingly, the roles had reversed the second time as the Anoa'i family member cut a much more dominant figure and overcame the Peacemaker actor with relative ease. There is definitely unfinished business there, one that WWE could use to its advantage and build a rivalry around. Once Reigns becomes free from the Bloodline saga, possibly in mid-2025, it could be the ideal opportunity for WWE to explore this mind-boggling beef once again. While Cena's departure from wrestling is imminent, the original tribal chief also might not be far away from his last swan song. It is a no-brainer for WWE to book a feud of epic proportions between Reigns and Cena. Let's see if they make it happen or not.
And again,
AJ Styles. If someone suggested to you in the mid-2000s that there was a chance that TNA's top grappler would one day face WWE's top star, it would have most probably laughed it off. However, AJ Styles' 2016 debut in the Stanford-based promotion opened the avenue of a possible showdown with John Cena. Consequently, the two legends of the business came toe-to-toe 4 times in singles action and twice in triple threat encounters. Each time, they gave a masterclass between the ropes, fulfilling the dream of many wrestling fans. While both Cena and Styles eventually ended up in the same place, their journeys have been entirely contrasting. A matchup between the two feels like two entirely different worlds colliding, right? WWE Universe knows about the magic that the Cenation Leader and the mastermind of offensive maneuvers conjure whenever they share ring space, and they would like nothing more than two of the millennium's biggest wrestling names crossing paths at least one more time.
he had 4 eliminations, including his own brother, Goldust. Nice.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, holding the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, naturally puts him in John Cena's sight. Though the Suicide Squad actor is chasing a 17th world title, the prospect of him going up against Rhodes is fascinating anyhow. The American Nightmare has been lucky enough to share the locker room with an all-time great like Cena during his first run. And, it's time the former AEW EVP comes up against the inventor of the ruthless aggression era. Rhodes has been through a difficult path to get where he is currently. It'll be monumental if he comes face to face with John Cena in a one-on-one clash. WWE likes a battle of generations. I mean, who could forget Hulk Hogan against Andre the Giant in 1987? Or, the 2002 rivalry between Hogan and The Rock. A brawl between Cena and Rhodes could be equally iconic if it does materialize.
John Cena, Rollins hanging on, referee.
Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins has been a thorn in John Cena's path since, his Shield days. The two have had numerous one-on-one encounters over the years. While the Architect has tasted success on some occasions, Cena has used this experience to gain the upper hand in the rest of their bouts. Rollins has been a top name in WWE since the 16-time world champion shifted to a part-time schedule owing to his Hollywood commitment. The promotion can advertise this blockbuster feud as a last clash clash between the two titans. The Visionary might have faced Cena many times through the years. For the first time ever, he would do so as a fellow veteran, unlike their previous battles, which saw Rollins as a youngster going up against a seasoned campaigner, thus raising the stakes for any potential collision between the two.
Well, that was a slick counter by Rey.
This is fun to watch.
Rey Mysterio. Both John Cena and Rey Mysterio were part of the same WWE roster for a long time, yet the two have faced each other in one-on-one competitions actually just once. Cena challenged the biggest little man for the WWE title, a strap he had just won the same night on a Monday Night Raw edition in 2011. The company was focused solely on the Cenation Leader's stellar feud with CM Punk at the time, hence Mysterio coming up against Cena was put on the back burner. However, the little sneak peek that fans got of the impeccable chemistry the two veterans shared in the ring built instant intrigue. As luck would have it, the Stanford-based promotion has never been able to rekindle this rare rivalry. Now that Cena has announced his departure from the ring, it's actually the perfect timing for a battle between the two stalwarts of WWE. Many would label it a dream match, and given the brilliance on both sides, who could question such a claim? Gunther. What is the best way to help your current top star get over with the fans? Simple. Pit him against a legend of the industry. Gunther has been unstoppable ever since his main roster debut in 2019. He has steadily climbed the success ladder in WWE and is the current World Heavyweight Champion. The WWE could portray their potential rivalry as a battle of the company's past against its present. Of course, the Ring General also holds the Red Brand's top title, giving John Cena an added motive to go behind that elusive 17th world title. While Gunther should eventually prevail in any possible feud, a short world title run for the Doctor of Thugonomics cannot be denied. Moreover, the Austrian's credibility as a top star would be massively boosted if he does get to rub shoulders with the absolute best, like, Cena. Marvelous verdict. When the WWE ran out of top stars in the early 2000s, John Cena stepped up his game to pick up the mantle of the company's face for almost 1.5 decades. The global wrestling promotion has navigated through thicks and thins with the Massachusetts native as its top guy. And now that Cena has decided to hang up his boots, WWE's responsibility is to make his final run memorable. Undoubtedly, the 16-time world champion could pull off an absolute masterclass in the squared circle with all the men on this list. It'll be really interesting to see who among these exceptional performers gets to face Cena eventually. Who do you think John Cena should face in his final swan song? Let us know in the comments below. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.